Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Learn with Virali. I'm Virali, your guide on this coding adventure. In today's video, we'll understand different block and inline elements in HTML. So let's get started. So block level elements are kind of elements which actually takes up a full space onto your screen, and some of the commonly used block level elements that we can readily recall could be a p tag or maybe a div tag. Whereas the inline elements are a kind of elements which typically takes up very small space and do not occupy the whole screen as far as that particular tag is concerned. So let's practically take a look onto both of these block and inline elements by taking an example. So our code, we will go ahead and first give the blueprint here, give the title as block and inline elements. And now when I come to the body tag, let me first create a p tag, as in specify hello world, as in the most popular term while learning coding. But here I would like to specify a small border property to better see how far it takes as the space on the screen. So I'll say style and then I'll specify border 1 pixel solid and black, as in the color. Now this, as we just specified, every HTML element comes with a particular display. Let us see what kind of display this has to show us. So just giving a comment up here as in block element, and at the bottom I'll give one more element which we can call it as a span tag, specifying again the same text to better see the difference. I'll again specify the same style here, border 1 pixel solid black, and I will give the comment on the top here that this is an inline element. Save this file. Let us go on to our browser screen to check how this looks like. If you can see on the browser screen, first p tag actually took up the entire page of whatever the text was written inside a p tag. As with the style, it is pretty clear that it takes up the whole box, or the whole box is being specified across the entire browser screen. Whereas in the span tag, it just takes up whatever the space is occupied by the text. So there is just a border across the text. That simply means that every element in HTML has a default display value depending on what type of element it is. So typically we can classify certain tags as block level elements and certain other tags as inline elements, wherein block level elements typically start on a new line and take up the whole browser screen as the space, whereas our inline elements only take up the space that is occupied by the text. In the next video, we'll start learning about how to build forms in HTML with different tags one by one. Until then, stay tuned and happy coding.